Hey guys, Juan here with the Rejuvenate channel. Day 2 of my fast. It's been well over 24 hours since I've eaten anything. And I just have to say, I had a very interesting day yesterday. You know, I had told a few people that I was going to try fasting for a few days. And the reactions that I got was, oh, well, you're going to get sick, and your metabolism is just going to slow down to the point to where it's not going to make a difference, or things to the effect of, this one girl said to me, what, do you want to die? I was like, what? I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to die from not eating for a few days. I mean, that to me is just absolutely crazy. But at the same time, you know, on the flip side, I'm looking at a bunch of these different YouTube channels where these people talk about different things, and there's this one guy that actually said when you're fasting, you shouldn't have anything but water and not even supplements. And I'm looking at the guy, and I'm thinking to myself, this guy looks like he's pretty old, like at least in his late 60s, early 70s. And he's talking about rejuvenation and how fasting rejuvenates you. And it's true, the telomeres in your DNA is actually refreshed by fasting. Your immune system is reset by fasting. A lot of the damaged proteins that you have are basically renewed. And so fasting definitely does give you those benefits. But to say that you shouldn't even take supplements, to me, I think that takes it a little bit to an extreme. I was reading about this gentleman, Angus Barbieri, from Scotland. I think it was in 1962. The guy weighed over 400 pounds and went on a fast that literally lasted over a year. He was under doctor's supervision, but they did give him vitamins, potassium, yeast, mineral supplements, sodium. He didn't go with absolutely nothing. And yes, he had enough fat on his body and protein in the form of excess skin that his body was able to basically refresh that. And by the time that it was all over, a little over a year, but I think it was a year and 17 days later, he didn't have a bunch of hanging skin because his body cannibalized that. But he didn't have a bunch of health issues either, because the doctors were giving him supplements. Because let's face it, there's certain things that your body needs. You're not going to get these things out of thin air. You're definitely not going to get them out of just only taking in water. So that's something that I really caution people against, is don't take this to an extreme. If you're wondering about my son, he has autism. He's nonverbal, 14 years old. And he's actually one of the reasons that inspired me. He's actually one of the reasons that inspired me to do this, is because I saw how little he ate, and yet he's super fit. He has tons of energy. He's not fat, but at the same time, he's not skinny, anything else. But he eats just exactly what he needs and nothing more. And he's a normal weight for his height and age. I started thinking to myself, do we really need to eat 3 meals a day as we've been doing for ages? So I didn't just jump into fasting. For the previous week, I had been eating only 1 meal per day. I would just wake up in the morning, have a big breakfast, and that was it. I was pretty much done for the day. And so I had already lost maybe 5 pounds, 5 or 10 pounds before I began this fast. But you know, I've got this belly fat that I just definitely want to get rid of. Have not been able to get rid of for a very long period of time. And so I figured, you know, let's try this. But I'm definitely taking my supplements. As a matter of fact, this morning when I woke up, I was feeling super hungry. And so I did go ahead and take some sublingual B12 and iodine just to get my hormones moving. And also I was feeling a little bit of shoulder pain because of some activities that I was doing with Jonathan yesterday. Kind of pulled my shoulder out in the wrong direction. And so normally in a situation like this, I would eat beets because beets are very high in sulfates. But since I am fasting and I'm going to stick to that, I instead took some supplements that have sulfates in them. It's basically like a glucosamine chondroitin and MSM supplement. So I did go ahead and take that, along with some minerals and some apple cider vinegar that helps your body uptake, helps your body absorb these minerals. But, you know, apple cider vinegar is not going to be metabolized in a way that breaks my fast. So, all good things. And I guess that's about it for today. So, see you tomorrow for day 3.